What's up everybody, welcome to your fourth Python tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to be talking to you guys about functions. Now in the last tutorial I was throwing around the word functions quite a bit, but in this tutorial I'm going to actually be telling you what a function is and how to use it a little better. What a function is pretty much like a little built-in program that's built into Python, and that allows you to do kind of complex things without having to tell the computer every single instruction of what you're doing. So pretty much like in the last couple tutorials I told you guys how to use exponents like 5 star star 4, and this did 5 to the 4th power, gives you 625. But there's also a function that can do this for you, and it's a little bit easier. So how you use a function is you first have to write the function name, and then after that you have to write any parameters that the function needs. And what a parameter is pretty much any information that a function would need to be able to solve a problem. So the function for power is pow, and in your parameters power needs two numbers, the base and the exponent. So this would be 5 comma 4. So once you press enter it gives you the number, and this is a pretty simple one, but there are a lot different or more functions that are useful. And I'm rambling on, so let me give you guys another example just to show you guys. Something like absolute value would be really difficult to program if you didn't have a function. And what absolute value is it pretty much takes any number, how much it is away from 0. And I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but like negative 18 would be 18. And also, what the heck is that? ABD. And also something like 5, that would be 5. And don't mind that, I just did that for fun. But aside from functions, there's also something called modules. And a module is pretty much extra crap that's built into Python. Now this is pretty much allows you to get a whole list of extra functions. What they did is this Python interface, it only has so many functions you can use. This is just to like save memory on your computer and stuff like that. But if you want to go ahead and grab more functions, you can import them. For example, there's a function called floor, and what this does is take any number like 18.7 and round it down to 18. But look at that, whenever I try to use it, it gives me an old error message, and we don't want this. This is because we didn't import the module that allows us to use the function floor. So right now Python's just looking at it and be like, floor, what the heck are you talking about? What's that mean? Well, you don't know what this function is yet, even though it's built in somewhere. We just have to go find it. That's where we use modules. So in order to get a module, what you have to do is import it. So go ahead and type import, and the floor function is in the math module. So go ahead and put import math and press enter, and once you do, it's going to import the math module, and this math module is going to give you a whole list of functions that you can use relating to math. And now you can use the floor function, but you just can't use it like this, floor, with your parameters. You have to use it a special way. And how you do it is this. You have to type the name of the module first, such as math, put a period, and then type the function. So put math floor 18.7, and bam, look at that. We now can use the floor function this way. And another function that's in math is square root. So just to show you guys that this is kind of more useful aside from being the floor, the name for square root is sqrt. Get out of here, box. And let's take the square root of like 81 or something. Now whenever we press enter, bam, we now have two brand new functions just because we imported all of them using this simple command. So what import does is pretty much expand your options for functions, and that's going to come into use a lot later on. So again, if you're getting error messages when you try to use a function, it's probably because you didn't import those functions yet, and that's how you do that. So again, how you use functions that you import: type the module name and then the function name, and that's going to allow you to use them. Another very useful thing is you can also assign those to variables. So go ahead and make a variable name. I'm going to make mine called Bucky, and now you can do something like math.sqrt square root, press enter. Now instead of typing math.sqrt with your number in here every time, all you have to do is type whatever you put for the variable and put a number in there, and go ahead and press enter. And instead of typing math.square root, you can just type the name of your variable and then whatever your parameter, and that'll save you a bunch of time. So instead, again, just to reiterate one more time, instead of typing your entire function, all you have to do is put a variable name, assign it to a module, then a function name, and then go ahead and type something like that, and this will be like a built-in function, so you don't have to remember the module name and function name every time. So that is how you use a variable to assign it to a function, and that's a really useful method. So just play around with that a little bit, and it'll save you a bunch of time in the long run. So that's your quick tutorial on functions and modules. That's all you need to know for now. So practice this, and once you learn this, you're ready to move on to the next tutorial. So I'm going to go ahead and post this, and hopefully someone will write first on the first comment, and hopefully everyone else will yell at them and give it a thumbs down like usual. So you guys have fun with that, and I'll work on the next tutorial. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.